I just had the privilege of sitting with an automotive executive, 30 some plus years in the business, and someone who I greatly respect and admire and consider one of our great leaders in the automotive space. And we had a conversation about digital and digital agencies, marketing in general. And one of the things that he said, I really have to agree with, and that is that you guys as dealers are getting are basically in product overload. That in some cases, at the end of the day, there's a tremendous amount of waste in ad spend, just because you may have purchased a product or engaged in a campaign that just is not bringing you a great ROI. So I started to think about, well, how does that happen? And think in an attempt to simplify things, back to the days when, you just called your newspaper rep to place an ad in the paper, or you called your agency to, do a radio or TV spot. Things were just a lot easier to do that. And I think in an attempt, to simplify it, many of these agencies, they, for survival reasons, they started doing digital marketing. So you guys relied on them for digital. And in many cases, they just don't have the tools and the resources or the expertise to really handle it. Take this opportunity to make a video to just give you some insight on who Local IQ Automotive is and what we do. So we're a little bit different in the way we approach things, because we're not going to product pitch you. Although, some of you, I may have come in and actually shared with you some of our great products. I think that that's probably just because it's the nature of the beast. In many cases, I walk in and a general manager will say, "What do you have? What do you got for me?" And so, I may have product pitched, but what really what we are looking to do is start at the root, and that is with VVM, our video vehicle marketing platform, which takes a full, we have a lot service that we do a full motion walk around video of your online inventory. So we start with that because that truly is marketing. And then, we grow from there. We do have all the same, digital platforms that your current or typical agency does. But what's different about us is we do have some products that are exclusive to us and that are truly auto specific. So we watch your campaign. Although we are a huge corporation in that we are now part of the USA Today network, and we have access to a tremendous amount of data there, obviously, and we have tremendous amount of data coming from our 400 plus auto networks. What we do with that is different. We're able to present a campaign to you in a way that we're only going to put your dollars, put your advertising spend where they need to be. So we pay attention to what's going on in your market, what your inventory is, your demographic. We do that. We don't wait for you to tell us what's going on. Form where we're able to see what cars are being sold, down to make, model, even trim level. So we're paying attention to that. And I also want to talk on, who we are as a group. So Local IQ Automotive, but we are set up in different teams, and I can speak to my team and tell you that we are a group of not only automotive professionals. We had a big meeting the other day. I sat at the table, former general managers from dealerships. We all know automotive. Those of you who know me know I come from the automotive sales training and recruiting background. So we all have automotive experience and expertise, so we all bring something to the table. And I know for many of the dealers who I have called on, they have said to me specifically, we love your work ethic. We love your follow-up, your follow-through. But I also wanted to take this opportunity to share with you a text that I received from my VP yesterday, just to give you, a feel and an idea of who we really are and why we're so different from your average agency. So he wrote to me, I don't have a job or career. This is my life and my passion. And that really resonated with me because a fellow associate said to me, Lois, you've really inspired me. You live your business and your business is your passion. And I wanted to just express that because that's what you're going to get. That when you hire local IQ Automotive, that is what the type of service that you're going to get. So yes, you're dealing with this big company as far as, now that we've merged and we're now part of the USA network, but you're essentially, if you need something done, there's no going through red tape. I know I've worked with dealers who, it takes them forever just to get a simple answer from their current vendor. And that's, so what's great is we're like the good old days where we're like this boutique small company when it comes to your needs and your immediate and your local presence and your local needs, but yet we have capabilities and resources behind us of, a USA Today network. So I just kind of wanted to take this opportunity to share that with you. And I hope you stop by and see us at our NADA booth, which is, let's see if I remember, 6159N. That's 6159 Nancy. And, I hope you DM me, give me a call. We can come out and we can kind of do a comprehensive digital analysis for you, just to give you an idea of, where we feel you should be spending, those dollars. We have a great Facebook platform. I know most agencies, like I said, they're going to just throw you, oh, you need to be on Facebook. So they'll throw any old, Facebook platform at you. But we have a platform specifically called Intelligent Facebook, where we're serving up 100% of your inventory based on actual auto intenders, actual people who are in the market. But what's cool is, there's a couple things that's really cool. For one, we're only serving them up the vehicle that's in your inventory that matches the vehicle that they've already done research on. So if they're doing research on SUVs, we're not going to serve them in their Facebook feed, a sedan. That's just an example. And here's the really cool thing is that when we're serving impressions, that's on our dime. When we're serving the impressions and then they click on it and they look at your SRP page and they look through your inventory, that's on our dime. Your only investment is once they hit the VDP. So you can imagine, like, that's huge. So we're basically serving ads to qualified buyers, and that they're qualified and they're ready because now they've hit your VDP. They went through, the carousel ad, they went to your SRP page, they looked at your inventory, and boom, you know what? They found one they liked. So that's when the clock is ticking as far as your investment goes. So that's just one way. Again, we're not just going to, throw you on Facebook and then say, oh, we got you this many impressions. We're not just going to, throw a pay-per-click campaign at you. We've been able, since I've been in market, to uncover a tremendous amount of wasted spend when it comes to pay-per-click. So if anything, give us a call. Let us come out and do that comprehensive digital analysis, and you'll walk away with some valuable insight. So I hope to hear from you soon, and thank you for listening to me.